Hello everyone, it is day 10 of 31 Faces, but day 5 of Disney Week. So this one's going to be fun, and first we got to pin over our bangs, because we definitely don't want them in our face for this one. Now, I am already aware that I'm probably going to get a lot of flack or comments about this one, which is fine, but first we're just going to paint half of our face with some white cream makeup. I did buy this stuff from Spirit Halloween, and you know what? It works okay. It is water-based, which I have probably said before on a different face, but just a casual reminder, water will wash it off very easily, and okay to spread it, I guess, but I didn't get a lot, and I'm going to first use my fingers and dab it on as I would my foundation. So just kind of cover half of my face, and then I will grab a sponge after putting as much as I can on my face. So by the title, you probably know it's Mulan, but you're not 100% sure what the look will be, which is totally fine. I mean, unless you saw the photo on my Instagram. So as you can tell, the cream makeup, I put it on half of my face and then used a sponge to kind of sponge it in, so wiping, dabbing, etc. And it only kind of tinted my face. It was this moment when I knew I had to add more. But now you might ask, well, Taya, if you're doing Mulan, why only half your face? You will see, I promise. But I learned also that as this makeup dries, if you keep touching it, it starts to smear, as you can see on my forehead to temple area. So I'm going to make it darker, and I'll see you guys in a minute. There we go. But I have a weird patch under my eye on my cheekbone. So we're going to try a little bit of white eyeshadow to blend it and use it as a setting powder instead of using my tan setting powder that matches my skin tone, because we want this to be white. Alright, now we just gotta let it dry, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. And I added more, but dang it, that one spot will not cover up. So I looked at the back, and yes, it says water-based. So I got a little bit of water in hopes that it might blend it a little bit more, but after it didn't work, I just suffered with putting eyeshadow. So if you put a good enough layer of white eyeshadow, you can make it almost completely hidden. Although, please note that this was a one and done kind of like look. I wanted to film it and be ready and show you guys. And next we are going to use a dark purple eyeshadow on our eye. But at the same time, back to my previous thought of one and done, I knew that if I were to do it again, it would probably be worse. Next, with a light purple on the top part of our eye. Now that I'm done rambling and interrupting myself, I will stop talking. Next, an even lighter purple to put in the crease of our eye. I hope you guys are aware that that whole big spot on my face bothers me too. You can use face paint, but I do not have any, so I hope you guys will just accept my uneasy bit of white makeup. Next, I got this new pen from Spirit of liquid eyeliner, and it is a paintbrush on one end. So I'm going to attempt to try a wing with this new brush because it's, like I said, brand new never used, and I have no idea what I am doing. They make it look so easy in Mulan. After getting kind of a base, I decided to fill in the rest with some black eyeshadow because it will be just as dark and I'm more comfortable with eyeshadow than I am with this liquid eyeliner. Next, using some blush on my blush brush after cleaning it, we're going to do a very, very little bit of red on the spot that happens to be messed up. And then I used a little bit of pink to brighten it up. If you know the scene I'm talking about when I do this look so far, Mulan is getting ready to meet her matchmaker in the beginning of the movie. Next, we're going to do our eyebrow with a dark brown. In the movie, they use black because her hair is black, mine is brown, so brown, it does just the same. So last but not least, we want some red lipstick, but only, once again, on half of our face. So there you go, there's half of our look. So now for the other half, after we put on some hydrating lip gloss. This hydrating lip gloss can go on both sides and it would not be a problem. Okay, now our other side. So for this side, we're going for a more natural look. And to start with that, let's do our eyebrow and just kind of lightly fill it in with the dark brown. Just to kind of make it a manly eyebrow. And so my eyebrows look even. Next, we're going to take some black and kind of double check and go over it just to make sure, once again, it is even. And then with that black, we are going to do a small little bit, almost like eyeliner on our top eyelid, but not quite a wing. Next, we're going to use a very light brown, not quite a peanut brown, I guess, but more of a chestnut or walnut, maybe a pecan. But the idea is to go for a natural look, so next we will use a tan on the upper eyelid. And of course, with paint on my face, my nose has to itch. Next, I'm going to use, someone told me this was bronzer, I always just use it as blush to shape my face. And then we're going to use that same brush on a little bit of a darker brown on our face and our jaw to thin it out. After all that, we're going to use a very light tan to put on our lip and make it a neutral skin tone color. And then I used a wet paintbrush to make sure that the line between the two halves was separated for sure. 100% clean break. And with that, we are done. As you can see, I put my hair up in a bun with the two different colors, the green for the uniform, but the red from her makeup, and then kept part of my bangs pinned and pulled out a small hair section of it like from the movie. So there is her warrior side and her tough guy side and her feminine side when she was not sure who she was. So thanks for watching and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.